Where are you going? You got 30 seconds or less.
Okay. Yeah. One more. Countdown. Yeah.
What's all that noise? Like a bag crunching or something.
You got chips and
That was me.
Oh my!
Oh, come on.
I'm ready.
Got us speaking and snacks and shit together. Come on now. No, I'm just kidding.
Breaker 19. This is what we do every day, all day, especially on Tuesdays. Yes. Thank you for joining the Petty Ass Love and Reggie Curl podcast. This is what we do, man. We have a special guest on tonight, man. This is a Baltimore legend, man, and I appreciate him giving me the time to let him bless the podcast, the Petty Ass Podcast. Could you introduce yourself to the masters?
How y'all doing out there? My name is Rondell Street, original Park Heights, 15 Zone 15, West Baltimore, West Side. Nice to meet everybody. You know, we're gonna talk. Y'all get a chance to question me, Q&A, you know, respectfully, and let's go.
Yes. Oh man, I got some questions that's going to stomp you right now.
Hold on, can I ask a question real quick? Welcome
Yes.
to the live. Hey, Ron, do you go by Ronald or Ronnie?
Rondell.
Rondell, got it. Okay.
Rondell. Introduce yourself because nobody knows you just jumped in. Introduce yourself. Or you want me to introduce you?
Who, me?
Yes.
Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I am the Elect Lady Take Show. Hey everybody, welcome to the podcast.
Yes. You heard her. She said it fast, like she said it fast anyway.
I was unexpected. Sorry.
All right, I apologize. Don't worry about it. You got my back. I know you got my back. Sorry, Rhonda. That's the Queen Bee. She's mysterious. Nobody's gonna see her because she's a perfectionist. She be checking me and doing all this extra shit. But all right, let's start. Let's dive into it. Rondell, I just want to know, do you understand that you're the biggest party promoter in Baltimore? Do you understand that?
I look at it as playing my part, you know, humbly. It's a lot of us that's in the nightlife that help bring nightlife to Baltimore City and abroad. And you know, I've been doing it for a long time. You know, from shows to plays, you know, I've done it all. But I take a sense of pride of you know, Park Heights making history, you know, and we're on our 7th year of doing that. If you look at it, the fact, like I tell people all the time, you know, just look at the fact that Pimlico is tore down now. So if you wasn't in that racetrack for 2016, 17, and 18, you know, you missed being a part of history, you know, because now they're building a new racetrack, and that leaves the challenge of us Park Heights people going back in there and making history again.
Oh, Rondell, I just made it. I had just came home from a 21-year stint, and that was my first party up the racetrack. I had my, I was hooked up. I had my Park Heights apparel. Yes, my Park Heights apparel. I was there. I was in the building. That was my first party, and I was really like, I was kind of I'm gonna say like paranoid because there was so many people, and I ain't never
right.
Yeah, I ain't never been around the people until I seen people that I grew up with, and it sort of calmed me down. But Pimlico racetrack first. That was my first inspiration. All right, so let me ask you this question. Okay,
I can give you a point on that, right?
Yeah.
I want to give you an ad lib on that. You know, you said being around all those people, right? And it was so much that myself and the team had went through and bringing it together. You know what I'm saying? Because, historically of us coming up, you had Park Heights up top and you had Park Heights down bottom. And a lot of history of things that have transpired during our early years. So we actually had to have a sit down amongst each other, prominent guys from both sides, going into that first one in 2016, because the powers that be, they expected us to mess it up. They had the SWAT team on standby. I had to have several meetings with the delegates and, the councilman and the police major and all that type of stuff, because they really expected us to mess it up. And it was something, like I said, going into any event I do, I always put God first. You know what I'm saying? So God's angels was always there. No matter what the devil intend to put in a person, but we had 4,000 people up that track. You know what I'm saying? So it could have been really bad, and we had not only people from Park Heights, we had people from the entire city there. So that put everybody on behavior, because if anybody had got out of line, they don't know, they just know that they in Park Heights and they jumping on somebody from Park Heights. So now you got to think about the entire Park Heights jumping on you, so it's never, I give praise to God all the time, because we've never had not one incident, and we on 7 years of doing the Black Party, and coming up on, I think, 3 years or 4 years of doing the White Party that we established in the summertime.
Wow, that's dope. That's really, really dope.
Oh, yeah. I got two more good questions on, but I got to spin off of what you said. It's top and it's bottom. I know because all right. Can I ask you what top? You should be able to go on both top and bottom, but I want to know what you.
It's one Park Heights to me. I know that I'm from the bottom.
Let me tell you why I say this. Rhonda, I'm from Belvedere and St. Charles.
Okay.
I got Pimlico. I got put out Pimlico, so I had to go to Green Spring.
Right.
Do you understand how this dynamic works?
Yeah, because I had friends that got put out of Green Spring. I had to go up to Pimlico.
So I have ties to both. I got to go from the top and bottom, but it was dangerous at that time when we had to do, because it was segregated. You got to stay. You couldn't come past Woodland.
Yeah. So you gotta get passes to go certain places.
Yeah. So all right. So I had to chime in on that when you said that. I had to chime in. All right. So
that's
all right. Yeah. So because you ain't staying firm. You was petty as shit just now, because you ain't you were like, look, you ain't distinguish if you from the top or the bottom. You didn't do it. Shout out. All right, shout out to my Woodland people. Shout out to my Virginia people. Shout out to Belvedere people. Shout out to Cottage people. Shout out to Shirley. Shout out to Zawanda. Yeah, shout out to Lucille Park. Yeah, shout out to you know how we do. We got a shout out to and the Wally World. Yes, we got to give everybody a shout out, because I represent 21215 to the fullest. All right.
Oh yeah.
So we gonna move on that. I got another question for you. This one. How did you stay in contact with Paul after all these years? I done went to prison for 21 years and came back, and you still got Paul in the mix.
Yeah, Paul is I actually was just watching a Nike special on Paul, and I'm definitely gonna be giving Paul a big shout out. Paul is definitely a pioneer, a legendary pioneer in the Park Heights community, because he was dealing with us when everybody was afraid to deal with us. His store was right there when everything was happening around his store, but we respected his store and we respected everything about it, and of course we went shopping in there, and we spent quite a bit of money with him, and Every time anything that goes on with Park Heights, Paul is always ready. He's always ready for whatever. You know.
Shout out to Paul.
Paul and Nate, and the whole crew that was in there.
I don't remember Nate now. I remember Paul just giving me so many deals when I'm going to get my Air Force Nikes. Yeah, man, I got so at the I'm gonna send you all the pictures I got. I already got Paul. I got him interviews where as though he's showing his retro shoes at the, we at the park Heights, we video. He's showing me retro stuff that hasn't been out the box, around there. Been out. He's like, bang, he had a fucking pair of Nikes with marijuana. I was like, how you make these? He was like, man, back in like 1989.
I'm still trying to get him to find me some from the original joints from '84, the classics.
Oh, with the real
mesh, the first pair. I'm really looking for them.
You ain't gonna get them. You might have to hang that up, shorty. Just like we can't get the Feli carpet Felis no more. I was painting classics.
Or the Yvonne Lindels.
Woo! No, I think I got the forms. I ain't see the Yvonne Lindels though.
We might can't get them, but they can't get these last tickets that's on sale in them streets. They can get them.
God, yes.
They can get them. After these 100 gone, I don't know what they gonna do.
Oh my God! Well, can you put me 4 to the side because I need mine because I don't have mine yet, and I'm apologize because I usually meet up with you, but I need 4. Yeah. I need 4 to the side. I don't want to hear because that line. It'd be ridiculous. I hate going through that. I hate going through that because I think it's exclusive. But all right. So let me go into the next question. What's the best venue that you would ever? I ain't trying to mess up all your connects and something, but I just want to know what's the best venue that you can co-sign.
Oh wow.
Yes.
Like your favorite space.
All of them. What I couldn't hear. What she said?
Like your favorite space. Like, what's your favorite space that you go to?
Oh, my favorite. The favorite space. The favorite space would always be Pimlico because that's home.
Mm-hmm.
Pimlico is home base.
Safe.
I can't wait to the new facility that they're building is supposed to hold 5,000 people.
Wow.
From what I heard,
Excuse me.
And we definitely want to do all we can to bring it back home. We never had an issue with them or anything like that, so it was just litigating things of some of the people that work for them that was really trying to block us because of the success. You know what I'm saying? So it's always somebody that, they can't handle the success and they want to feel like they can do whatever they want to do to stop us, And I tell people a successful event is everybody come out and have a memorable night, have fun, take pictures, you know what I'm saying? And everybody leave there safe and get home to their families. That's success to me.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And so you figure that, when we took off 3 years pre-COVID, when they had COVID and the world was shut down, in 2022, we was going to go back in Pimlico, but they wasn't doing anything because they were still under the COVID stuff, so they didn't want to do it. So, but the people wanted it, so we went downtown to the old Bourbon Street, iconic, and I'm quite sure if people seen the videos of that, that was amazing. 3,000 people, both sides of the building, up and down. I mean, the footage is just unbelievable,
And where can we find that footage at?
I can send the video to the podcast, and that way y'all can have the footage to repost it so people can actually see. you would have thought that each time we do this, they always ask who's performing, like it's an
Mhm.
art. But it's just like, it's all about bringing a community together going into Thanksgiving holidays because some people might not have family. So Park Heights wants to give you that family love.
Oh, that's
Uh,
what's up.
a lot of
Mhm.
times I tell people because they always, people tend to worry about the money, what I'm
Mhm.
saying? But a lot of things that I do going into, or we do going into that Thanksgiving holiday is that we feed over 100 families for Thanksgiving. So we
Awesome.
do the event, and then
Mhm.
we go back in and we select families, anonymously,
Mhm.
because I don't believe in taking cameras and stuff to people that's going through a time. You
Oh,
know,
that's wonderful. They appreciate that, I'm sure.
yeah, and like I said, I don't really discuss that because God blesses me for that. That's my give back right there.
Mhm.
But a lot of
That's what's
times
up.
people look for the stuff online, and I would never put that online.
Uh,
We have a question from the chat. If we can answer this question from the chat, if you don't mind.
all right, hold up. Tay, can you send everybody that's from the Instagram? We got a lot of people on Instagram. Send them over to the thing because Big Cop. I'm gonna fuck. Let me fuck their names up real quick because I just told
Okay. I
Big
sure
Cop.
will. Okay,
Uh,
do you want me to go over there first or read the question from
yeah,
the
yeah.
chat
Go
first? Okay.
over here first, and then get it correct. But let me
Okay.
because I told him to go. I told him I was going to be petty.
I'll do
Living,
that.
living Heron, and the teeny, X and O Joe. X and O Joe. Tell them to go to the Petty Ass Podcast, subscribe and like, and they won't get their name fucked up no more. But that's how petty I am. I'm sorry right now, but this is Petty Ass Podcast. This is what we do.
Right.
We is a motherfucker. And yes. All right. I'll stop. Go ahead. Go ahead. Tay, straighten it out for me, please.
Okay, working on it right now.
All right. So all right, Ronell, this is the next question. How many duds or failures did you have before you hit your niche, before you hit that stride with like you on? How many duds and failures did you have?
Actually, I I think it wasn't a failure, but in 2008, I believe, I had did it the Park Ice reunion at Pikesville Armory up on Ricestown with a different team, a different group, and
I don't know
it was nice. It was
what,
nice. We did about 15, 1,600 people up there.
what is Park Heights Armory? I'm not familiar
The
with that.
Pikesville Armory. The
Oh, Pike.
Armory, yeah,
Oh,
Pikesville Armory. That's right on Ricetown Road.
uh-huh.
It's right, yeah, like you going up to past
Oh,
old
cool.
before you get to Old Court, Pikesville and where the
All right.
7-Eleven is, right up there.
All right. Now, I got the demographic. All right. Yes, that was
So
it.
that was the one, and shout out to the people that was bringing Park Heights together. I never got a chance to meet them, but I heard it was a group of people that was also doing it on a smaller level. And I also want to give them their kudos as well because it's all about the community. So I never got a chance to meet them, but I heard some great things of them bringing the community together. It's just that the vision when I came into it, the vision was to get in that racetrack because we used to all get up there and hustle those horses and all that when we was children. So the dream was to bring Park Heights to the racetrack. And Pimlico is in Park Heights. So why can't we have a day or two out of the year that we come up there and we celebrate?
Yes.
So the vision came true. And, like I said, that first year, it was 4,000 or 5,000 people that came through there through the course of the night,
Okay.
and it was just beautiful. It's always love, it's always so many pictures taken and reminiscing and you can remember when you was younger and you had a fist fight, but now look at y'all now, you still here because we losing a lot of people. So a
Right.
lot of times people will say, well, why y'all? I said why y'all got to do it every year? I said, every year, do you know how many people that we lose in Park Heights? You know what I'm saying? The only way I will stop doing it is when the people say enough is enough. You know what I'm saying? And then I'll walk away. But eventually, in order to carry that legacy on, you have to bring up the next generation that's coming behind it, because they have to see the love that, if anything is going on, they can resolve it, because I might not know them, but you may know them. So I might can call up top and say, what's up, bro? Can you, this guy, such, such, and you can get to it. You're like, yeah, I know him. I'm ready to take care of that now.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's how we keep the safety in the community. We got to restore that back into the community.
You're petty ass. You could call me Lump. That's what you could call me, because you be getting stuck right now. Yeah, it's petty ass Reggie and Lump. We're gonna bring awareness to Park Heights as a whole. All right, look, you couldn't hear me. I bet you the audience heard me though. Lump and Reggie podcast is going to bring the awareness to everything that you say on this podcast. Can I tell you who my favorite DJ? Would you say who your favorite DJ is?
Uh-oh. He might have got a call. Excuse me. I think he got a call or something.
All right. Well, anyway.
Did you pin my comment on Instagram?
Yes, I did. Yes,
okay,
I did.
Thank you so much.
All right. Yeah,
he'll be right with us, guys. He might have had a little technical difficulty. He should be right back.
Okay. So what I was asking him is, can I say who my favorite DJ was?
Yeah, you can.
As far as on circuit, my favorite DJ is I was it was a little tied, but I have.
Is he back?
No, he ain't back yet.
Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I was. It's the legendary Sean Marshall. Sean Marshall is a legendary DJ in Baltimore.
Oh yeah. Chat, are y'all familiar with him? Do y'all know him? If you're from Baltimore, let us know.
And did we give Nelly her comment? Did we go on the YouTube page and give her props? She made a comment. She wanted to say something to
we have to wait till he comes back, because the questions are for our guest. So we have to wait for him to come back to ask the questions, because we won't be able to answer for him. We have 2 questions for him.
Yeah, 2 questions for him?
Yeah, one of them is, what's an act of kindness that someone did that you'll never forget? And then there's let's see. What do you do for a living, and how's life treating you?
Yeah.
I did let her know that he's the biggest party promoter in Baltimore, but he can let her know.
I'm here right now.
Oh, okay, he's back.
We know here, man. You getting cold. You probably got somebody to block you. Because I said, Lump and Reggie going to represent you. I said, can I say what I was saying? Can I say my best DJ? I want to know who your best DJ was. But you got a comment. They want to say something to you. Go ahead, Tay. Tell them what they say.
Okay. So the first question is, what is an act of kindness that someone did that you'll never forget towards you?
An act of kindness.
Since you do so much for your community, you know people love to give back.
Can't
hear you, Lump.
Awards. I don't never look forward to anything like that. Because my blessings come from God, and a lot of times, being as though I'm reserved, I'm a Capricorn, so I'm an alpha male. So my reward is sitting back and watching, watching everybody just have a beautiful time, creating memories that people probably would never get, and also showing them that it is people out here that still can show them love even while they're going through. So a lot of times it's no, it's no price or anything that a person can come.
I feel you. I understand that because you do it from your heart, and that's probably why you're super, super blessed because you're doing it from a real pure place.
And
Okay. Next question is, which she joined a little late, so her question is, what do you do for a living, and how is life treating you?
Um, I think I think Rondell got to move back because he just froze because
Yeah.
came out and came back. But hopefully I don't know what is going on when he might got another call because he's a
it just
busy person.
Yeah.
Probably trying to get them tickets. That's what that.
Listen, gotta get that bread.
Yeah. So he probably getting them calls. He ain't putting it
Yeah.
on. I don't know if I could tell him to put it on silent or something.
Well,
He
you
probably
do
bring
not
it.
disturb.
Yeah. All right. I
Yeah.
didn't. I wasn't on point that he was going to get that many calls, but
Yeah.
all
Usually you have to put your phone on D&D when you come onto the
right,
StreamYard
we'll
because
wait
it was a.
right now while we waiting for this to get
Mm-hmm.
together. We're gonna give to the petty ass news updates. We're not gonna say.
Okay,
All
go
right.
for it.
Hey y'all. Hey y'all. That let's talk about D'Angelo. D'Angelo.
Ah,
hello.
Yes.
he's
Boy,
I'm
back.
back.
like that, Rondell, because we know everybody trying to get them goddamn tickets because you already put that stack up there like this and talking about you better get these before they gone. So calls, that's what happened. All
Okay,
right,
he's back.
Oh,
There he
okay.
is. Okay, he back. Yeah,
all
because from what Lump said, you the
right.
biggest promoter in Baltimore. So hey,
It don't move nowhere, so it won't freeze or it won't get no.
Yeah, I'm staying right here. I ain't moving nowhere.
All right,
Um,
we was getting ready spin on. I was getting ready while we was waiting for you to come back. I was getting ready to say the news.
oh,
You
I
know,
see his shirt representing. He got the 21215. I see it.
yeah, the finest. He got finest. The
yeah, that's my that's my other brother. That's up top in Park Heights. Duke Boys, my man Tavon. Shout out to Tavon, who keep the
That's what's
community
up.
blessed with his merchandise, shirts,
That's what's
sweatsuits, and
up.
everything. Park Heights
T.
and Rogers.
That's T. Lee. Yeah, that's my childhood homeboy. Yeah, you represent. That's right, bro. That's T.
Yeah,
Lee.
Lump, you're a little bit loud. You're a little loud.
Yes, I was hyped because I'm sorry. He made me feel
You don't
good.
have to be sorry, but I heard the passion.
Yeah, it was passion. It was passion. So I was going to say, we was talking about the news that's going on. How you feel about D'Angelo dying? Our legend dying. Who we grew up on listening. D'Angelo passes at age 51.
Mm.
Pancreatic
yeah.
cancer. Yeah, man. What you think about that?
Mm.
You feel a certain kind of way, or everybody got to die, but
Yeah. I mean, well, it's a whole nother it's a different subject, pulling from a different angle. With a lot of these guys, that's in certain ramifications like the R. Kellys and everything. It's just that when you don't agree to do with these people or they done with you, they start thinking about how can they get rid of you and still keep your content. So it's really like a dirty game, but it's like people only see what's on the surface. You
Mm-hmm.
know what I'm saying? They
Mhm.
Yeah.
don't see all the stuff that's behind the scenes and this and that and other because like they say is they gain more in death than they do in living. The same way with Angie Stone and a few other people
Mm-hmm.
that these people then got over on.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
So
indeedy.
a lot of times it's really it's a dirty business, you know. So a lot of
Um,
Rest
times
in
when
peace,
things like that happen,
D'Angelo.
yeah, it's really sad. 51, 5 + 1 is 6. So
all
a
right.
lot of times, what I look at through my lens, I look at the numerology, the timing, and things like that. But like I said, that's a whole different subject. and then when we see each other, we'll talk about that stuff offline.
Okay.
Okay, let
All
me say,
right.
Ronnie, Rondell, your picture is upside down right now. So you might there on the chat is saying that the live is freezing. So you may have to go out and come back in because you might did you take a call? If you took a call, just come back out and then he'll have to bring you back into the chat. And
No,
that way,
hold up. That's Nelly saying that. That's
not just
Nelly.
Nelly, it's not just Nelly. Some people are not speaking up, but Vonnie also said it. Nelly said it, and they keep saying that it's freezing. So they're viewing it from a different perspective
Okay.
than we are. They're our true audience. They're going to tell us what they see.
Oh,
All
so
right,
you want me?
Rondell, can we hear you? Let's see. Can you speak up?
Yeah, can
Yeah,
you hear
we
me?
can hear.
Okay,
Yes.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now. Hey, chat. Let us know if everything is okay. Can we go forward?
Yeah. Well,
You
no.
can continue talking in the meantime, guys, because they can hear you as
All
well.
right. I was
Talking
so
about D'Angelo in reaction to that.
D'Angelo, man. I know that I know, what sticks in my mind is about that brown sugar baby. that
Hmm
I
Yeah.
like that. I like that song that it's just
And
stuck in my.
the crazy
It's
the
lady.
crazy
It's
part is
what?
the crazy part is with him now gone, you're gonna have all this music again. You haven't heard it in some years though, but you're gonna hear it now.
Yeah, that's for fact. Okay, everything
Yeah.
is good. They say all is well, so we don't have to do anything. Everybody's good. Y'all can
All
continue
right.
on your conversation.
We're going to run down. We're going to continue with the news right now. We got the ICE. They continue to terrorize American cities and act as law enforcement instead of customs agents. Chicago was the latest location. Kids in America were detained. Were detained. What you think about that? ICE, they detaining people. I
Well,
know it's political, but that's
a
the
lot of times with and on my platform, I only could put up with so much because some stuff get shadow banned.
yeah.
But a lot of times with our people have to really wake up and become conscious because it's something called the Agenda 2030, and I always tell people to Google it. You know, just study and everything that's going through right now is not by coincidence. These things had already been in effect, and I always tell our people, you know, make sure you stock water and food, and just be ready because they fooled a lot of people the first time around when they coerced them to take a vaccine against their will. You know what I'm saying? So
You never took.
that's not, huh?
You never took one.
No, sir.
Oh, and you never caught
No,
COVID.
sir. I
You never
never
took
took
one,
one.
and you never caught COVID.
I caught COVID, but I caught COVID, but my body, your body is the black man's body, the melanin in our body
Yes.
is built. That's what they want. That's why when so many of our young kids and people die, the first thing that they do is start gutting you out. They want your heart, your liver, because I lost my son. You know what I'm saying? And
Sorry to hear that.
yeah, and that was my only son. But like I told my son mother, what happens is that when the child gets shot and all that type of stuff, sometime if the hospital, I tell people don't never put organ donor on your license because black people can't
Mm-hmm.
afford a organ. You know what I'm saying? So
Mm-mm.
if you got
Mm-mm.
that on your license to get a heart surgery, to get a new heart, that's $750,000. So it's just like the movies that we once watched. You know what I'm saying? They would, if you got it on your license, they could track you down to do anything. Hit you with a car,
That.
you know what I'm saying? And next thing you know, they right there to take that out because while you crying and grieving over your loved one, they gutting your loved one out. By the
Oh,
time they get you to the funeral home, ain't nothing in them but paper.
I would
man.
never be an organ donor. He's so right. I didn't take the COVID shot either, nor was I. Even though I work in healthcare, you can refuse. You got to know your rights. First of all, they can't force you to do something like that. Second of all, your HIPAA rights stop you from having to be tested every day and telling your supervisor your results because that's your medical chart. You don't have to tell that.
Exactly, exactly.
So
But a
I didn't
lot
do
of
any of
times,
that shit.
what they done to our people is they keep us distracted and they keep us living in fear. You know what I'm saying? And I try to tell people all the
Wow.
time, you should only fear God or your creator. That's
That's
it.
right. That's right.
You
So
know?
Oh,
Nellie said that she had 5 people in her family who took the shot, and all her aunts and grandma died the same year. It was a
Of course
setup.
it did.
It's like they're doing it what they call it like the purge. Anybody that did
Right,
it having
right,
problems with their
right.
health, all kinds of shit. It's like a
Yeah.
purge.
I've lost so many people, and it's like a psyop, like every time that you turn
Mhm.
on the news and you look at something, and I tell people all the time, just like we doing this podcast, they have crisis actors. The
Yeah.
same with you have crisis actors where they go and set up the scene and all that type of shit. And
yeah.
they'll
Mhm.
make it seem like somebody got shot and this happened. And then you'll be looking
Mhm.
at that. Then 3 days later, something else happened. Then you got a school shooting. But you never see the
Mhm.
end result if you think about it.
Oh,
Because
Everything
people
that's
be
been
forgetting the
done.
story.
Yeah, you
oh.
never see it because they on to the next story.
That's right.
Right.
Bonnie wants to send you her condolences, Rondell. And Nellie said if they take her organs, they're gonna be drunk.
You jumping on Instagram. I need you to read that and direct them to the YouTube page, please.
Okay, I got you.
So let's go ahead. So Rhonda, now I don't want to talk about this. You probably don't want to talk about it. How the fuck is the Ravens 1-5? Are you a Ravens fan?
Man,
Well, I don't even know. Are you a Ravens fan? I need to get this.
I'm not. I'm just. I've learned to. Ever since they brought in sports betting for
Yeah.
people that play sports, all the games are never the same no more because only people that win is Vegas. And I tell all my friends that's betting money and parlaying, I said, if you want to know who's going to win the game, see what's going on, see what the line is in Vegas, because Vegas ain't going to lose. And the Ravens, it's a tough situation. It's like you being in sports. You the star player, and then somebody come to you that you don't know and say you can't win. You can't win the game. But you the only one know this. Your team don't know this. But they looking at you strange, like, why you playing like that? What's wrong? It's kind of tough because I have events down in Miami coming up for the when the Ravens play the Dolphins in Miami. I got events down there as well.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So it's going to be, we always turn out, but we turn out. It's going to be the same people that turned out here. We're going to be turning out down there, huh? Now, what you saying? Hello? It got stuck?
We can't hear you long.
You can't hear
Hold
me?
up, I can hear you now.
Now
I
we
can
can
hear
hear
you
you.
now.
Now we can. Stop shaking back and forth like you Ray Charles.
Right. Yeah, you guys stay still now.
Ah, shit. If we don't stay still, this is what happens. I got top of
That's
the
what
line.
happened because guess what?
I got
You
top
got
of
to think that the devil controlled. The devil's in charge of the media, the voice of the
Right.
airways. So when
That's
we
right.
speaking all this, when we're speaking all this good real talk, the
Yeah.
devil don't like that. He said, "Let me shut it down for a minute."
All right. Tay, I need you to step in for a minute. I need you to
What's up?
um tell everybody about the on the Instagram that we are. Rondell said we're going to be going to Miami. He got an event. Rondell, I need you to speak and promote the event that is in Miami. Promote everything that you're supposed to promote right now. I gotta push the button so I know we won't freeze any longer. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, coming up. We usually do the Purple City Takeover. A lot of times when Baltimore, if it's a game like a nice party city, then we'll go ahead and go down and plan the events around it. So it just so happened the Ravens play on a Thursday night. So you got the Purple City Takeover where Baltimore goes down to Miami, and from Thursday till November the 2nd. And we stay the weekend down there. We party. We have the game watch party for people that's not going to the game. We have the after party for when the Ravens win. We have a day party, and we have a Halloween party because that's the next day after the Ravens play.
Oh shit. Okay.
You know, so it's gonna be like Halloween and the Ravens in Miami,
That
and
sounds like so
to
much
get a
fun.
city, to get a city a break, it'd be really nice. It would be even better if they were winning like we expected them to win, but you got to take the good with the bad, and these things are already in place. Um, so
Where
we
can they get
ready,
tickets
looking
at?
forward to. You can get tickets on Eventbrite, and you also can get the wristbands for myself when we get down to Miami and South Beach. My phone number is 717-659-4261. So it's two things, for those that
Can I
can
repeat that
come,
for you? 717
yeah,
659 5261
4261.
4261. Gotcha. Thank you.
Uh-huh.
All right, can I be petty? No, can
Go
I be?
ahead.
It's time to be petty.
Go ahead.
My fucking engineer, my blood. This is my blood. Hey, Rondell, I gotta keep it moving. People don't have the passion like we have. We have
Right.
passion. Look, when they step off and they fuck up and they go haywire, we got to keep it moving because we know we got to feed masses and we got to keep it moving. The oomph. So my petty ass engineer, you knew you supposed to be here, so I wouldn't have to keep on freeze. I had to make sure we don't freeze no more. I had to get up out of my seat to make sure we don't freeze no more. This is the petty. We petty. But this is he's the pettiest because he's supposed to be here, making sure I don't get the fuck up.
Right.
No, I gotta get the fuck up, making sure the thing we supposed to have run out. This is you as the legend in this place. We supposed to have sound effects. When you say something good, horns gonna be going. Sirens, the police and horns were like when we said Park Heights and police, whatever. It should have been that. You feel me?
Excuse me for a second. Sorry to butt in, but I want to say a couple things. If you're in this video, let me see this live. We have 2 likes and the 6 people. Can we get the 4 people that's in here to hit the like button? Thank you so much. I would appreciate it. And you can share the live and make comments. We appreciate that as well.
Oh my God.
And I want also give a comment. Go ahead. What?
I want to fuck up some names, so I told them to go to our YouTube page, but I want to mess up their name so they didn't know. All right,
that's what they get. Go ahead.
Let's go ahead. All right. Mahoney. MD Mahoney. Thank you for 59. I'm gonna say that afterwards. 59. Thank y'all. Y'all should go to the YouTube page, subscribe, and like the Petty Ass Podcast. Look in Reggie Petty Ass Podcast. Customize. I can't fuck that up. It's in customized. I can't fuck it. But I want to say custard. All right, custard. Go to the YouTube page. P Poppin'. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. P Poppin'. Oh, what the fuck? P Poppin'. You got anything to add to that?
Take this tongue lashing.
Shorty. All right. I'm gonna leave that one alone. Okay. So I'm keeping fun, yo. But let me, Rondell, I gotta give a shout out to my man. I know I'll be petty, but without this man, I wouldn't have the motivation. I don't even know if we was together ever. Whereas though you got to meet him. This is Reggie Curl. This was my co-host, Rondell. He was on.
I know Reggie. His brother Ricky used to play basketball together coming up. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
Oh man, you just made me smile even more. You feel me? Look.
Yeah.
At the no lie. At the funeral, me and Rick was like, we was arm to arm hugging, like whereas though we really was going through it, like at the funeral, man. So shout out to man. I'm glad you said that, man. That you know. See, this was what. And then check this out, Ronell. We're both Capricorns, me and you. That's why we jealous.
Right. Yeah.
Capricorn. Now we didn't even know all this extra stuff until today. You brought
Exactly.
it. You feel me?
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah.
This is God's work right here. This is God's work because we're gonna keep his memory alive.
That's right.
Reggie Curl.
Reggie Curl.
This is what I'm saying, man. So, because I need the Baltimoreans to keep this foot on these people's neck because, Rondell, you know we from Baltimore, we aggressive, but we got to do it politically correct, and we can't.
Right.
Can't crash. We can't crash out, but we got to keep his and his legacy alive. You feel me?
Right.
Yes. So yeah, man, you just made me smile when you said that, Shorty. You know what you talking about.
Man. Yeah, when you talk to Ricky, tell him I about him, man. It's a good problem.
Yeah, I definitely do, man. And I'm gonna give you a fact jewel tonight. Fact jewel tonight. This is what his mother said to me tonight. She said, I pray for you because I don't want you to crash out. I don't want you to crash out. What's in the dark will come out to the light. This is what she said to me. What's in the dark will come out to the light. I don't want you to do anything. Let the powers play as they may. But from where we come from, Rondell, we don't want to hear that. We want to know. We want to know, how did our man get slaughtered?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. We gotta worry about the family though. We gotta worry about the family and how they mourning. I'm mourning.
Right.
Yes, but we gotta worry about the mom dukes and as you said, when you play basketball or whatever. Yeah, we gotta worry about them mourning more than me. I'm not blood, but I've been around them longest blood. That's
right.
Basically what I could say. But shout out to Reggie Curl. We're not going to let your memory die. We're going to keep it on. So what I would appreciate is that he get a shout out at the Park Ice reunion from the DJs.
Okay,
can I
get that?
Can I answer that request?
Yeah, you got that.
All right, that's
no
what's
problem.
Up. That's how we're gonna keep, because it's gonna be it's going to be a slew of people in there, and we need to know that Reggie Curl memory is going on.
That's right.
All right.
That's right.
So, all right. So, you got any questions? You got anything you want to say, Rondell? Because I just want to let you know this is your platform right now.
I just want to say that I appreciate you inviting me on the podcast. I appreciate all the people, because I don't really do too much talking like live on the internet.
Right.
I don't really talk too much, because I like to just do stuff and get the results.
Right.
But we come together as a group of brothers from top and bottom. We come together to put on this for the city. And I just want Park Heights to always take pride in this moment. Because we don't know when the next moment may be. You know what I'm saying? So it's no rehearsal. So when we do things to bring us together, to celebrate, to release anything, you're able to do all of that at the Park Heights reunion. Nobody's going to judge you or anything. We just here to show people that Park Heights love, because we are the biggest community in the entire city. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, somebody said, well, won't y'all bring the Park Heights reunion to the Palladium? And I said, the Palladium only holds 1,000 people. What you think the other 2,000 people going to do outside? They're going to rip the doors off trying to get in.
Right.
So it's a lot. It's a whole bunch of planning that goes into it. Believe me, if I could have, I was quiet as kept. I was trying to get us in the Baltimore arena because I knew that we can fill up the floor. I knew if we got the Baltimore arena downtown, CFG, if we'd have got the CFG arena, I know that Park Heights, everybody in the city will come down there and fill that floor up. you know. So I'm always thinking of places where we can what's come, you know,
Mhm.
because people give me ideas. I listen to them, and I try to do something. It's always work for me, you know. It ain't like I just drop a date and I enjoy it because that lets
Mhm.
me know that I'm putting in the blood, sweat, and tears. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? A lot of times,
Mhm.
you know, I'm not in no cliques and group chats, and I ain't on here joking. I don't do none of that. I said, but when it comes to Park Heights, I look at it. I don't think that nobody from Park Heights should ever go against Park Heights. You know what I'm saying? Because that's not the
Mhm.
community that
Hold
we
up.
grew up in.
Repeat that. Repeat that. Because I need
I
you to
don't.
repeat it.
Park Heights should never hate on Park Heights.
Mm, mm.
You know, if you don't have anything positive to say about the reunion or this and that, then just hold it to yourself. But you ain't got to never deter anybody from coming to have a good time because every time one, two, three, or four, or five say I'm not going, when they look at the footage the next day, they say, "Damn, I missed it."
Mhm.
And I try to tell them this. I
Yes.
tell them every year. You know, I say, what do y'all want me to do? I can get you early bird tickets. I can do this. I can do that. You know what I'm saying? But it's like with our people, sometimes they'll drag it out to the last minute or they got to wait. I've never, you know, you're a Capricorn like me. So we don't do no waiting on to see what nobody else doing. We don't care if it's our best friend, mother, father. Whatever we put our mind to that we want to do, we gone. We going to do it.
That's what's up.
Most
It seems
definitely.
like y'all
You
work
know?
well together.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
But
It's a
man,
total
what
team
you
effort. You know,
what,
shout out to
what you
all the brothers that helps bring this uh, legendary event together because that's what it is. Park Heights Reunion had got back-to-back Party of the Year event trophies by the Crown Awards. So our
That's what's
event
up.
was crowned back-to-back event of the year.
We do have a comment here for you,
Yeah.
Rondell. This is from Tamika Lofton, and she said, as she seen the name Rondell Street, I thought about Miss Val. She always shouts you out.
Oh yeah, Miss Val. Yeah, Miss Val Jenkins is one of my BFFs. You know,
Nice. Mhm.
actually, we go back. You know, she was giving house parties on Hillsdale, and I was too young to get into a house party. And she always brings this up. And this back in the Pascals and Giovanni's days, you know. And
nice. Mm, mm.
and she would always, cause she was, so she'd play. You know, sometimes she might let me in her party. Sometimes she'd be like, "You
Mhm.
too young." And I told her, I said, "You know what? One day I'm gonna grow up, and I'm gonna give parties, and you're gonna be coming to my stuff."
I know that's right. I know that's right. And
Yeah.
look at
Yeah.
you, the biggest party promoter in Baltimore.
Yes. Yes. Oh man, then I gotta give shout outs for Pascal's and Jimmy Ronchies. Shout out to
Yes, sir.
my brother Ronnie, a legend from Park Heights. Park Heights, Buford, Park Heights, Spalding, Park Heights and Woodland, Park Heights and St. Charles. Ronnie, my brother, rest in peace, man. And you taught me a lot, but I had to fend for myself after his demise. But I love you. You showed me the way. And shout outs to you. And
Much respect.
yeah. Dude, this made me smile because you look, come on, you can't be dropping jewels like that, Rondell, Pascal, and stuff. That hit a chord. Why? Do you remember? Do you know the best club of Park Heights that you would want to do something within now? Like we had Rhythm Skate, we had Blonde Claims, we had the Body Factory, we had for I think it was called Facade.
Yeah,
Not for
facades.
Carver Facade.
Yeah.
What? Then we had Blue Caribbean. What one that you would want to do something with? Just put your whole resume that you was locked in. Tell me.
It would it would definitely be Pascal's and Giovanni's.
Pascal and Gia.
Because that was the club that, you got to think when Slim Butler did that club, that was during the Scarface era, 83 and all that, so our mindset was geared towards all that type of stuff. And that club was way before its time. You had lights on the floor, you had the mirror tables, it was just an amazing spot in that club. And I tell people all the time, that was the reason why they changed the nightlife law, because remember, we used to go to parties 10 to 10. That's the
we done moved. We done moved out of the
parties from you got to repeat the time when we get them back.
For me?
So, yeah.
Oh, he's back. Okay, so yeah, we can you now. The party started at 10 though.
When you start talking about Givenchy's and pastels, you couldn't stay put where you was at, and it just went out.
Right.
You now.
Yeah, the parties used to go from 10 p.m. to 10 a.m. You woke up in the club eating breakfast.
Yeah.
Damn.
That's how the club was. And it just so happened when all the, different killings and things started happening, that's when they moved the nightlife to 2 a.m. closing time. Because of all that type of stuff. But
yeah,
it was just a fun time. It was a fun time. And I'm just honored to be growing up at the birth of everything: computer, cell phone, beepers, fashion, music. I'm just honored to still be here to talk about those times, because they were some great times, and they really shaped us. It shaped us in so many ways.
That's what's up. And it's good to hear some positivity about the men of Baltimore City. They always want to paint the picture that they want to paint and the narrative that they want to paint. So thank you both for being positive pillars in your community, that y'all giving back, y'all doing what y'all supposed to do for the youth, not just for the males, but for the females too.
So what we're going to do now? We got 3 minutes. Yeah. I want you to Rondell, since you came back, I just want you to shout out everything that you got going on, all the promotions, and then I'm gonna close out, and I appreciate you, man, for coming on, showing me some love, and showing the Petty Azz Podcast. We just linked in. All right, this is still, I'm gonna continue on because we got the audience, but so I got something, baby girl. We're going to continue promoting Reggie Curl. Now you can speak, talk. You ain't got to have your camera. He done went out there. We can hear him, but it was technical difficulties. I ain't gonna say on this end. It just was on the stuff. Period. So we're gonna let him give all the shout outs and the promotion.
Go ahead, continue.
Yes.
Because he popped out a little bit.
Rondell, do all the promotions because we only got 2 minutes left. Do all the promotions that you gotta give. You hear me? Can you hear me? Shit.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, I can hear you. I can see you too. Lump is gonna have to bring you back to the set. Yeah, he's gonna have to bring you back live.
Oh, yes. Okay.
All right. Yeah. So promote everything that we can promote because we got more than 2 minutes, but I want you to promote everything and then we shutting down because I gotta go to a mentor program. This is my next thing. I go Rondell, I give back to the community. I go to a mentor program for our youth.
That's awesome.
For Uncommon Dialogue, and then we got a Hill group. Then on Thursdays, we have Goons Talk. That means giving our own narratives sincerely.
Right.
People that's coming from jail and transitioning, and make sure they stay on the right and narrow path so they won't go back to prison.
That's right. It's a great thing.
This is what I present on Thursdays. Wednesdays is cocktails and conversations. That's with all the beautiful women. They come on in and they play games and they pick up something out of the petty jar and then they say, "Oh, this is and what so had." And on weekends we got fire pit talk. Oh my God. I don't think you were allowed the fire pit talk because that would get you in trouble. If you got a significant not welcome at fire pit talk because all is nothing is off limits at fire pit talk once they get that little juice in them and stuff like that.
Wow.
So yeah, that's fire pit talk.
So what you give them, some petty ass juice?
No, I don't give them no petty ass juice. I give them marshmallows. I give them marshmallows and get them thing and graham crackers. This is what I give you, but you can bring your own stuff and you can get high if you want because we don't want nobody there and I can intoxicated you.
That's right.
Hey, Lump, you have a question. Tamika wants to know, is that the fire chat I believe she's speaking about, is that with homie Dion?
Yes, Dion Jones. Yes. If you got somebody, if you got a youth that needs guidance and we really represent. It's a mentoring program. It's even grown men. If you need some guidance and good words, spiritual, come to Uncommon Dialogue, and that's what's at 6 to 8. 6 to 8. We be having different venues, so that's always posted. He's posted. I'm posted, and I'm posted on our stories and stuff like that. But right now, we want to plug in the Park Heights reunion. We got Dell in here. This is my area 21215. Look, shorty, boy, I'm always representing. Boy, when I come in there, you'll see me. Cause one time and you did you pulled me up.
Right.
Right there, I appreciate it, shorty. But I got a lot who I represent. And like I told you, I come from Pimlico and I had to go down Green Spring. That says it all. Yeah, man. That says it all.
Like I tell the one thing I want to leave the audience with is that get your all black, come on out, have a great time, and then you going into the holiday. A lot of time, everybody come home for Thanksgiving dinner. The family is looking for something nice to do. So everything goes in the flow of this event. Is very highly anticipated. People wants to come and experience this type of event. Like I said, we down to it may be the last 400 tickets that's out in the streets. And after that, those tickets are $30. After that, if you come to the door, you have to pay $40, cash only, no Cash App, no Zelle, no none of that. Just be prepared to pay cash at the door.
Mm-hmm.
So once again, I'm excited. It's the 7th year, and every year brings a different memory.
Mm-hmm.
So I really appreciate this podcast. I really appreciate everyone, even though you might not hear me talk that much, but I appreciate and love everyone. I have no hate. I have no reason to hate on anybody, because I've been doing this a long time. Mm-hmm. So what's for me is for me. What's for them is for them.
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah. All right, man. Heartfelt love, man. I appreciate you, man. Blessed in this, and I love it. You want to find sure. Look, yes, you just told me about that big shit. I was like, oh my God. But look, we had talked behind scenes. Okay. You know what we do.
Okay.
Breaker 19, breaker 19. I must go to my next. Whatever. All right, baby. Let's go. Let's go. I appreciate it.
Right.
Let's go.
All right.
We out. We out.
We out.
Bet.